there?
Yeah.
Good. You want to start the meeting?
Um,
Meeting start.
yep. Meeting starting.
So it's just the three of you. Ralph can't make it today. So what did you guys
Yeah,
decide?
and then Christina, the other thing is, Brett will have to recuse himself from a vote, so we don't have enough people to have a vote. So we just thought we'd have a discussion with no action taken.
Okay.
That works. So just following up from the last time on staff bonuses, since the levy passed, kind of looking at what we think is reasonable, as far as for this year, uh, having Levi run the numbers. I think Levi's still comfortable with 500.
Yes.
So, that's kind of where we're at with it. I think part of the worry is what's going to happen if we have a holdback, what's going to happen next year. But those are all assumptions that we're making without having any clarity. And most likely those impact next fiscal year anyways. So that's kind of how we're viewing this. I don't think it's reasonable to think we can do the $1,000 like we have in the past. The 500's a stretch. I think if you go lower than 500, like down to 250, by the time you take Percy out and everything, it becomes where it's not much of anything. So that's my input.
Well, I would just like to say that we have an awesome staff in this district. And I truly think that anything that we can do for them, that's not something that's always written down, or even something that can be counted on each year, because this is certainly a discussion of some monies that it's not locked in and it's not counted on each year, because this is a decision or a discussion that we have, kind of something for them, just to let them know we do appreciate the great job that they do.
Yeah.
My personal feeling is if it's 500, I would love to see a decision made to include the 500 in their checks, just as a, thank you, and we appreciate everything you've done and continue to do for the kids in this community. So that's just my thoughts. I truly would be in favor of that.
And I think Trustee Donahue, it's important to look at, this may be something that's phasing out too. We don't know what next year's budget's gonna look like.
Right.
So, I think that also needs to be acknowledged, that it's not because we wouldn't want to do it financially with what the state is doing. It may be the reality of what we have to do in the coming years.
Exactly. And I would hope that the staff does know that and appreciate our efforts in attempting to do it.
Yeah.
Type thing. So, I don't know, Fred, your
Yeah,
thoughts?
and my thoughts are the same. If Levi's comfortable with the 500, I think that's reasonable to do. But I think the staff also needs to realize that, based on what the projections for 26, 27 are, they're looking at 600 million deficit right now at the state. So we're probably gonna have, there's gonna be some pullback, there's some holdback on us. I wish that wasn't the case, but unfortunately it is. So I think if we can reasonably do the 500 this year, then I think that's great. Because we might not be able to do anything next year.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're at.
Okay. Well, that that helps with that understanding. So that's, I think, everything that we have. So.
Well, that was
No
easy.
action. Yeah, no action on it, so, Trustee Knox, you can adjourn the meeting.
I accept the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second it.
You gotta say that, you gotta make a motion to adjourn.
No, you make the motion, I
I
say.
make a motion to adjourn.
Yeah.
I say.
And we are now adjourned.
That is, my God, that's good.
Okay, well.
So with that, do we then